Look around on the sea's abundance. Everything that I need to supply. You're my friend, my shelter provider, the only one who lifts me higher. When I cry, you console me. Always there, never leaving me. Who am I that you love me like you do? I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be a blessing. A blessing to somebody else. I'm blessed to be a blessing. A blessing. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be a blessing. A blessing to somebody.
Well, hi there. It's like this would be a last episode before I return to Canada. This is episode 3 on the 10th anniversary of the blind show Kwabena, Agyemang. I'm your anchor host, Kwabena, Agyemang. Kwabena, Agyemang. Kind of prefer that sound name like that, an African traditional name. And thanks for joining us. And if you click here to subscribe to my channel, because we're in 280 subscribers, which is far long, since 10 years, and not people haven't subscribed. So people are demanding the population, driving away by your channels. They like the blind video, Telemundo, or any of like Ronica, MKBHD, Unbox Therapy, and Tonight Show, all kinds of popularity shows on YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to my show, Blind Show with Kwabena Agyemang on YouTube. It's subscribe, so you don't miss any new videos, including the highlight videos. It's coming up this season, which I'm going to do this part in the 10th anniversary. Maybe I can find African commercials, like FDA commercials. They launch new commercials in Africa, Ghana. And yeah, let's get into it. And right here on the news update is John Cena's final night in Washington, D.C. at Saturday Night Main Event. You just saw the result. And thank you to John Cena for many years to this World Wrestling Entertainment, since he debuted in 2002 in SmackDown with Kurt Angle. That iconic line called ruthless aggression, and now turning into a ruthless aggression era. From Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Attitude Era, and John Cena, the ruthless aggression era. So John Cena built that, and built so many talents, including superstars and pro wrestling. He's a man, he's the GOAT, he's the greatest of all time. And now he breaks the record, a new record, 18 times, 18 world championships. Now, his accomplishment, and hopefully he'll be in the Hall of Fame next year, which is not next year, 2027, it's 2026, this is the new year. So hopefully John Cena will be inducted to the Hall of Fame this year, 2026, before WrestleMania in Vegas for the second time in a row, same like last year, 2025. Yep, it's Vegas yet again. And people are wasting all the money to buy this haluva expensive ticket prices. I mean, gosh, TKO has gone really dark. I thought they can turn things around with the board of directors, Dwayne Rock Johnson and Agyemang can shake this WWE up into that Vince McMahon. But no, they're gone different south direction. Yeah, TKO is really WWE. And UFC, I can't tell. So, thank you to John Cena and for wonderful years for this WWE, all the matches, all the rivalries, the feuds. I've been watching WWE since while I was in grade 7 in Vancouver, Michigan Elementary School, where I saw Gabriel on the computer room, and I saw when Daniel Bryan beat Senseless, who got beaten by Kane, and into torture, through the announce table with a chokeslam, and I got realized, and that was in 2011 or 12, while I was in grade 7 or 8, and I did see my first reaction video on the WWE what I just watched. It's Daniel Bryan and Kane. They go each other like Team Hell No, sort of kind of interventions. Anyways, thank you to John Cena for an amazing career and all the best of your retirement from professional wrestling and WWE. Thank you, Cena. You can't see me. Okay, that song that da 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 da. No, it's da 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 da. Yeah, that theme song will never take off my head. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise. You can't see me, my time is now. That theme song will live forever. Never surrender, never give up. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. It's that man, John Cena, the greatest of all time. He'll be inducted Hall of Fame this year before WrestleMania in Vegas for the second year in a row. Thank you, Cena! Okay, on to the gaming update, which I haven't talked to gaming for a number of episodes that I didn't load up, so I have some few of them. Oh boy, the Grand Theft Auto 6 is being pushed back to November 2026. From May to November, before the end of 2026. That's a long way. But why they delayed this game, the Grand Theft Auto 6? I thought it's supposed to be, but why? I thought it's supposed to be the perfect release. By developers needs to patch the game, and before they release in time perfectly, same like the Red Dead Redemption, the big anticipated video games of the year. Why is that? The United Kingdom developers with Union have mass fires by the Rockstar. Over 30 developers for leaking information that is confidential information, leak photos and confidential information about the game is what it looked like. But the union developers in United Kingdom, UK, fired 30 of them by Rockstar. Rockstar Games fired 30 UK developers, employees with union who had worked for years. That is uncalled for and unreasonable and unlawful. That's wrong. But why? Why Rockstar Games fired the 30 employees for sharing leaky information confidential about this game it's going to be like before they release a new trailer. But now it's being pushed back delayed with Rockstar Games firing 30 employees in UK with union for breaking the information and view it and told the media, not told media, no, viewed the media into the social media and to the news. Why is that? Oh boy. Hopefully developers, Toronto, in the US or international can, and also UK, they need to solve this. What is really going on with Rockstar Games? Because I spin aside with Rockstar Games since what I play. I played the Grand Theft Auto 5. And what happened to Rockstar? I thought the Red Dead Redemption 2 was a big success of this sequel from Red Dead Redemption. It's a prequel before John Morrison in Red Dead Redemption, the original, after 10 years. That was back in 2000s with John Morrison. The sequel is after John Morrison, where they started with Arthur Morgan, where the story began. It's Red Dead Redemption. It starts with Arthur Morgan, Dutch, John Morrison, Bill, Javier, all the characters where they started. Mitch Grimshaw, forgot the Mitch. Yeah, Mitch. All the characters where they started in Red Dead Redemption 2. And I really liked them. But I played the multiplayer. I had the game with the Red Dead Redemption 2 multiplayer, which is kind of a little disappointing. That's what I feel, because I played Red Dead Redemption 2, video game, the prequel series before John Morrison in the original game, Red Dead Redemption 1, after 10 years. And the game is fantastic, except for multiplayer, it's kind of lackluster. That doesn't feel great multiplayer in the Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption multiplayer is better than Red Dead Redemption 2 in the multiplayer. You can tell in the comments, like, Red Dead Redemption 2 is better than Red Dead Redemption 1. And it's debatable. So, hopefully Rockstar will explain why they delayed. And on to the second with the 007 First Light that has revealed the new Aston Martin Valhalla. That trailer, First Light, and the release date is March 26. So I have ordered the Legacy Edition of the First Light. I pre-ordered it. Yes. And that, I'm gonna get one. I pre-ordered it, the Legacy Edition, because I've been a 007 fan since The Wall Is Not Enough. The Wall Is Not Enough, which my mom gave me a birthday where she bought Best Buy and bought the Blu-ray DVD called The World Is Not Enough for my birthday. I think that was in 2016 when I was 16 years old, so that part I will never forget. That when I just watched James Bond, The World Is Not Enough with Pierce Brosnan as the last play before Daniel Craig takes over Casino Royale. I think it's Die Another Day. No, that is the third James Bond film, Pierce Brosnan, in his James Bond career as an actor. And then fourthly is Die Another Day, Pierce Brosnan's last play, Die Another Day with Halle Berry and other supporting actors will play this final act as a James Bond. This Pierce Brosnan Die Another Day. Now, the First Light comes out March 26th, so I pre-ordered it, so can you pre-order it, because it's going to be held March 26th before March break, and developers are happy that reaction with the Grand Theft Auto 6 being pushed back from May to November because of the firing with 30 employees in UK union with sharing and leaking information through the public. And the IO interaction developers have placed that Grand Theft Auto 6 have delayed to November. So I'm pre-ordering the game, and hopefully this Grand Theft Auto 6 and the Rockstar games will solve this kind of situation delay and the reason for the mass firings for the UK for sharing leaking information for no reason. Hopefully Rockstar will get answers. Okay, people, now we're gonna stop for a break. I'm gonna talk my experience on my reflection, what I've learned in Ghana in my 21 years since 2004. And secondly, the Golden Globes coming up, and also we have a musical guest, number 4 musical guest. Second half on the Quiet Show with Agyemang, coming to you from Ghana, Africa, on the 10th anniversary. So, this Golden Globes are coming up. It's on CBS and Paramount Plus. Nikki Glacier done wonderful hosts as a comedian. My goodness, last year she nailed it. But will she do it again? Yes. The Golden Globes, hopefully one of the television shows and movies they award, not television shows, I think it's movies. Hopefully they get nominated for next year. No, this year, because Golden Globes it starts on January. So that the Grammys is on February, and then the Emmys. So Emmys is long on this fall. Yeah, on fall 2026 for the Emmys. So this year, January winter season is the Golden Globes first. That will be hosting Nikki Glacier. She done absolutely wonderful job with the last year hosting. Was superior, funnier, and never seen with that jokes. So Nikki Glacier is going to be host again and find out who wins the best acting and the best directing and the screenplay, the cast and the crew and directors, producers, costume designs, all of them will be out in Golden Globes. Find out who nominates one of those movies this year. I guess it's Wicked. It's gotta be Wicked. The Wicked. The Wicked for Good. That's why I'm gonna go for Wicked for Good for the nomination. Alright, the Golden Globes will be broadcasting on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus this January. Okay, and I want to give a shout out to Olivia Dean and Ray. They're both in UK, in United Kingdom, and which I don't even know these two. They have been entered, recognized in a mortgage in the United States and Canada and into the North America, which I don't even know them. And I gotta discover and listen to it. But first is Olivia Dean. I listened to that song. The Art of Loving is so easy to fall in love. That. Well, I listen and oh, okay. That's interesting take, and why saying that song, I wonder who that song what's interesting, soul, jazz, that kind of vibe. I listen on YouTube. I was stunned. I was stunned, not shocked. I was stunned. That soul jazz music coming from Olivia Dean, invulnerableness, space. Man, I was stunned and speechless, which I didn't recognize her, and throughout the music past, singing like that? Oh, it's phone. Oh, that came from the school, a different international school. That's why I think the African kids finish up going to school, I guess, or finish international school. So what else? Olivia Dean, I have never heard of her, and I listened to that song. That song, I will take it. Secondly, wait. She's from Ghana and immigrated to Switzerland and immigrated to United Kingdom, UK. Wade, a British singer, songwriter, and producer. Second, I don't even know her. My goodness, same with Olivia Dean. I don't even know these two. I mean, who are these? Who is he? I'm not going to go into that. So, Wade, I read the discovery, the history of Wade going through emotions, not releasing an album by one label, not a single album under the label, Polytip. And she goes through the motions, reaching breaking point, not releasing an album. I understand what she's going through, all the scratching and clawed. Yeah, that's the music industry are evil and killing their artists. And now Ray got revenge by entering the Brit Awards and won 6 of them, including Best New Artist in UK, all of it. 6, almost close to 7. And now she put on the market, recognized into North America, US, Canada, Mexico. Same with Olivia Dean, because they both go to school together in London, through the college and university. Yeah, Olivia Dean and Ray both lived in UK and going to the same school in a different direction and became a musician artist. Yeah. Shout out to Olivia Dean and Ray. They both nominated for Grammys this year. Will be take place in February. Olivia Dean and Ray. Hopefully, people will learn, which I am learning, because I still don't know these two, but hopefully I will get her to know about these two, Olivia Dean and Ray. I listen to Olivia Dean. It's so easy to fall in love, and Ray, haven't played it yet. Where is my husband? That's the song everyone's buzzing around. Where is my husband? Where is my husband? The ring. Yeah, that pops the viral. What's going on through the TikTok, throughout the social media is ranking viewers. Where's my husband? My Ray. So shout out these two, Olivia Dean and Ray in UK. And now they promoted a new album, The Art of Loving, Olivia Dean and Ray. No album title yet. they released a new tour. This may contain music tour, which is begin 2026. So, shout out these two, Olivia Dean and Ray. Okay, let's go with the Raptors and the Maple Leafs. How are they doing so far? Let's start with the Raptors, the Toronto Raptors. They're doing great. Hopefully, they're going back to the playoffs, in the NBA playoffs this year, 2026. Maybe one of the players, including Agyemang, who has been in the Raptors as a long time boy and raised a fan of Toronto Raptors for life, Agyemang. Will they improve this performance for the Raptors in this season, 2025-2026 season? Yes. Raptors are going to be back in the NBA playoffs. What about the Maple Leafs? The Maple Leafs, bad. Bad loss, bad pucks, defense and offense. Without Shanna and Mitch Marner gone from this team and signed to a different teams. Mitch Marner headed to Vegas. Shanna, I don't know where Brandon Shanahan is heading. Maybe he signed as an executive, as a CEO of the New Jersey Devils or the New York Islanders. I don't know where Brandon Shanahan is headed to. Leave the comments where Brandon Shanahan has been signed to. So, Maple Leafs, they're about to get eliminated for the first time in over 10 years. That's what I'm guessing, 10 years. Like since 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So closer to 10 years, so in 9 years. So Maple Leafs couldn't get the job done in the playoffs every year. Fell short to surpass round 1 and head to round 2. And now you got beaten by the Florida Panthers and Tampa Bay Lightning and Boston Bruins. Every single rounds 1 to 2 that Maple Leafs couldn't get the job done because the players aren't scoring enough. The defense are not good enough. I mean, what the hell is wrong with the Maple Leafs, the franchise? Because put more money and put more expensive prices and merchandise, all of this Maple Leafs for the sports entertainment office in headquarters in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Come on. I mean, what the hell? Enough is enough. Now, this is a result in DNA for a change for this franchise, is to lose and to eliminate it from the playoff qualifying for the Stanley Cup playoffs this year. That's what I'm guessing. Toronto Leafs will be eliminated from entering the Stanley Cup playoffs this year because they keep losing, because this is where karma and teachable lesson from the Edmonton Oilers, Calgary Flames, Vancouver Canucks, and Winnipeg Jets are better than the Maple Leafs. These West Sides, Winnipeg, Vancouver Canucks, Calgary Flames, and Edmonton Oilers are better than the Maple Leafs. These are examples. They have the heart, they have passion, they have everything. It's better than the Maple Leafs. So, Maple Leafs fans, it's time to watch the reality of the Maple Leafs franchise to see your team is losing and get eliminated from the Stanley Cup playoffs qualifying for this. Toronto Maple Leafs are going to playoffs for the 10th time. Never. Because Mitch Martin and Ben Shepard have left. And your players are about to downfall for this team. And Steve Dangle, you are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. This team cannot live up expectations. For this team going to playoffs for the 10th time. That's not going to happen. The Maple Leafs, it's not going to happen. Maple Leafs will be eliminated for the first time in 9 years. So, Maple Leafs, you better do something or you're done. It seems like Maple Leafs are done. All right. Raptors, Maple Leafs. I say Raptors are improving this franchise better. This season is getting better for the Raptors than the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs, do something. And the Raptors, keep it up. All right. Last one. Not last one. Last one is the Canadian National Honor Show, which I'm returning for the 6th time. Plus, the bonus one is which I'm heading for my first time since I was in grade 8 before we go for the vacation trip with all the kids. And Miss Venturelli and Miss Fleece come together in Montreal, Quebec, in part of a reflection trip, and I was rejected and taken away by the teachers, and my mom refused to do it for me, to do it by not giving the money. And I was really upset, and that changed the whole thing in my life. That changed of me, Kwabena Agyemang. That trip regression that I never stepped in Montreal, Quebec, and why my parents wanted me to ban or prevent not to enter Montreal, Quebec. Why? It's because my grade 8, what my mom didn't give me, didn't have a choice to send the money to do this for the trip, or it's because of you have to supervise. No, this whole thing is too far, man. This is too far, because I'm not gonna get into this hurts, and it haunts me for a long time, through my heart and my soul, that I never ever stepped foot for the first time in Montreal, Quebec. Never stepped foot. But this time, in my redemption, after long years since 2012, in grade 8, as of 12 years old, which my parents and teacher reject me and took it away from me, my moment, my dream to get to join the students for the trip to Montreal, Quebec. And now my parents and my teachers have rejected me and taken it away from me. That hurts my soul, and that changes me forever. I was very emotional and heartbreaking. And I was shocked that my parents trying to prevent me not to enter the Montreal, Quebec for whatever reason is going on. Between me and my school years in Venmo Academy Elementary School in grade 12. No, not grade 12. It's grade 8. Grade 12 is in high school. I'm in grade 8. Since I was 12 years old in grade 8, in Mr. Vercelli's class, in June 2012, which I gave the papers, when Ms. Vercelli gave me the papers to take this opportunity as of everybody else, including me, in this part of opportunity, this trip, Montreal, Quebec. I am not a disability, I'm a human being as a normal. That's why I'm telling you to the teachers out there in my school, I am normal. I'm not a sidekick of me standing with the teacher, with Miss Shaw or Miss Harriet. No. You don't do that. You don't have the right to do that. That is offensive, and that is offensive. Like when a designer disability, no. This is unacceptable. You cannot take my moment away when I put my pen to paper and I give it to my mother to do this. And one mom said no to me because of the teacher needs to be with me in a disability designator. This is unbelievable. I can't believe my parents and teacher will do this by taking my moment to never step foot in Montreal, Quebec for me. I'm so sorry, my viewers. I was not happy and very pissed off that I have never set foot in Montreal, Quebec. So, my viewers, I apologize for my anger, because that pisses me off. And that haunts me for a long time. But this time, I hope to God, this is my first chance to step foot in Montreal, Quebec, to visit the Montreal Auto Show. Yes, the Montreal Auto Show. That's before Canadian National Art Show, like 6 appearances, and my first time at Montreal Art Show. I'll be there, and we do coverage for the Montreal Art Show and the Canadian National Art Show twice. Twice the other show, twice the better. All right, now for the last one. The musical guest is Patrick Adu. He's going to perform this song right now. So give it up for musical guest, Minister Patrick Adu, aka Adu Patrick from Ghana and now Canada. Adu Patrick, here it is, your musical guest.
Awesome.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the musical guest, Patrick Adu. And feel free to check him out on the social medias. Adu Patrick. Well, that is our show for episode 3. And thank you to Ghana, Africa, for letting me do this part for the Prime Show to management. With my parents born in Ghana, Africa, since in the 1950s, and my experience and learned in my time here in Ghana, Africa was amazing. I got a lot of spent time with the stores and everything outside, which is nice, very nice, and it's really hot, over 30 degrees. And thank you to the city of Ghana and to Accra and Kumasi and to Mopad, PSA Esther, and all musicians. Thank you for allowing us to bring the coverage at Doom TV and all of the stations. Thank you very much for bringing me here to Africa, here to do this show. What it really meant to me is true. And thank you very much. And to the viewers, thank you for listening and tuning in on the three episodes in Ghana, Africa. And next episode, we'll be back in Canada, my home, Toronto, Canada, back to use my Channel studio. Where I say, follow me on the Prime Show. Me, Facebook is back, Instagram and Threads. Blue Sky is gone with the takedown. You saw on the previous video, you said on the previous video. Yes, the Blue Sky taken down for the authentic violation reason. That makes no sense. So follow me, _, and see you next episode for Back Home, Toronto, Canada. See what's up next. Again, Namishiao Ghana, Namishiao to City of Accra, Tama, Kumasi. Thank you very much. Midase, Ghana, and bye-bye from Ghana, Africa. And thank you for watching. For the Prime Show with me today. Thank you.
You're my friend, my shelter provider, the only one who lifts me higher. When I cry, you console me. Always there, never leaving me. Who am I that you love me like you do? The reason why I'm blessed is just to bless somebody else.
See you episode 4.
It'll mean nothing.
Yeah.